What is up, YouTube? It's your girl E. She is her and I am me, and I am back with another video. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's doing lovely. Hope everybody's doing vibey and all that good stuff. I am doing wonderful. I am beautifully, fearfully, and wonderfully made. Anyway, today, y'all know what it is. I'm in the car. Of course, I'm at work. So we're back with another story time. This time it's gonna be a story time. Ride with me to go get some food because I'm on lunch. Anyway, before we get into the video, y'all go ahead and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, and then all y'all come subscribe and become a part of the dope family. Let's grow this channel. Let's get our names out there. Let's get our faces out there for 2020 gang. All right. Anyway, so today's story time is gonna be about the time I walked out of class. Now I know what y'all thinking. Girl, you bad. You're a bad child. You were a bad, disobedient child. No, I wasn't. I was very good. Well, I kind of didn't listen sometimes, but that was when I was at school. Not when I was at home. When I was at home, I was an angel. When I was at school, sometimes I was the devil. But nonetheless, that's not why I walked out of class. Okay, so I was in the 4th grade, but we did like the, at the beginning of the year, you meet your teacher or whatever, and they told the teachers that, they told the parents that the teachers had cell phones in the classroom to call if need be, for any reason, like they needed to get in contact with the parents. So I never forget, I had this teacher, her name was Miss Zaremba, a little short white lady. And she stayed on my back, like, for no reason whatsoever. She used to annoy me because she called my mom for everything. It didn't matter what I did. She called my mom for it. Put my head on the desk, she called my mama. Like, little petty stuff. She would call my mom in class, like, while I was right there. Like, she called my mom for every freaking thing. So this time I gave her a reason to call my mom. Okay? So when I was little, I had a small bladder. I still have a small bladder. And not saying that, when you're little, I have a small bladder, everybody's bladder small. What I'm saying is mine was smaller than most. Like, it's unusually small. I know it's a TMI, but it's a reason why I'm telling you that. Okay? So keep that in mind. So we're in class, and we are, I don't know what we're looking at. Something very boring. Because she used to like a lot of like origami Japanese stuff, and she even had a foreign exchange student in her house, a Japanese lady. So she used to like a lot of that stuff. So she was showing us, I think it was some type of video, home video or something about like Japan, and we was like doing all this origami and all this other stuff. Pointless stuff that had nothing to do with what we needed to be learning at the time. So this little mischievous child, because I won't say I was bad. I was bad in school. I was a little bad. Not to the point where I got suspended, but to the point where people call my house a lot. So I was bad. But it was, if it wasn't important to me, I wasn't going to pay attention to it. And that's real. It's a miracle that I made it through school. But if it wasn't important to me, I really wasn't paying attention to it. And that stuff that she was trying to show us was not important to me. Anyway, I digress. We're in class, and I'm really not paying attention, so that probably didn't help my case because I really wasn't paying attention to what was going on anyway. But it was what it was. She's showing us this little home video or whatever. I have to use the restroom. Now, when I tell you I had to go, because a lot of the times I used to wait to the last minute to have to go to, so the point where I'm doing like the pee-pee dance, and this is what I was doing. I was doing the pee-pee dance. Like, I really had to go. I was going to ask earlier, but, it wasn't that urgent. Now, this is urgent. It's bells going off, whistles, all the alarms. I'm doing the dance. I'm doing the cha-cha, trying to keep that joint straight until I get to the bathroom. Because I ain't trying to be the kid that peed on themselves in class. Because, let's face it, nobody wants to be that child and get picked on for the rest of your school career. Or at least elementary school. So, I'm doing a pee-pee dance and all that stuff. And I'm like, Miss Zaremba, And then I go to the bathroom. That lady looked me dead in my face, saw me doing the wiggle, and said no. So I said, Mr. Rumble, please, I have to pee. Can I please go to the bathroom? She said no. I said, okay. I'm going to ask one more time. I waited a minute. I even waited a minute. I said, after somebody else came from the bathroom, I said, Mrs. Rumble, may I please go to the bathroom? It's an emergency. I really, really, really have to go. That lady said, no, you're not going to the bathroom. So, when she said that, I was like, okay. You got one or two options. You let me go to the bathroom, or you can clean pee up off your floor. That's just that in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. She got one or two options. Either she gonna let me go to the bathroom, or she gonna clean pee up off this floor. Better yet, it's an emergency. I can't take this no more. I'm not finna ask her no more. I'm just gonna leave. So I walked out of class, ran to the bathroom, and used the potty. And I felt so refreshed in that bathroom. I felt so free and relieved because I really, really had to go. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me hurry up and get back in this class. So either she gonna tell me I gotta go to the office or whatever the case might be. I'm gonna just come back to the class. Now, she didn't tell me to go to the office. You know what this lady did? I got back in the classroom, she was on the phone. Nah, take that back. When I got back in the classroom, she wasn't on the phone. She was holding the phone. And she said, your mother would like to talk to you. So you just gonna not let me go to the bathroom. You just gonna not let me use the restroom. And call my mother? And call my mother? Bro. You know how disrespected I felt? You know how mad I was. I felt so betrayed, so hurt. So everything. You wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. And then you would call my mother? Then you gonna call my mother and tell her you wouldn't let me go to the bathroom and that I walked out of your class? But she didn't tell my mom. No. She didn't tell my mom that she wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, because then she would have looked stupid. She called my mom and told my mom I walked out of her class. So you know what happened? When I got on the phone, my mother was like, what's wrong with you? I said, what do you mean? She said, why you walk out that lady class? I said, Mom, I looked her dead in her face while I was on the phone with my mother, and I said, Mom, I asked Mr. Rumba 3 times if I could go to the bathroom. I was even doing the pee dance, the wiggle in the chair, because I had to go that bad. I said, please. I said, may I? I said, it's an emergency, and I really, really, really have to go. My mama said, you know what? You're not even in trouble. I understand, because I know when you have to go. She said, just pay attention in class, do what you gotta do, and put your teacher back on the phone. My mama a real one. She said, pay attention in class and put your teacher back on the phone. Because she tried it. She tried it. She really tried it. She really tried it. She tried it with this one. But it wasn't working. Oh, try to leave out facts and information. You ain't gonna tell your part in the story? Oh, nah. So, she got back on the phone with my mother. And there was no more problems. She said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. It won't happen again. The next time she really needs to use the restroom, I'll let her go. Now what? Now who in trouble? Now who looking stupid? Now who looking stupid? Exactly. You. Dummy. Goofy. Dirtbag. Should have just said that in the first place. Should have just told her what happened in the first place, not omit stuff. She know I ain't gonna lie to her. I'm not gonna lie to her. Not my mother. So, long story short, I didn't get in trouble. She tried it. She tried to get me in trouble. She ended up looking stupid. My mama said she got one more time to call me for something petty, and it's gonna be a problem. And guess what? She ain't call me. She ain't call my mother for nothing else petty. Nothing else. You hear me? Nothing else. Nothing petty. Nothing else petty. No, she didn't. So that was my story time of when I walked out of class. Y'all tell me in the comments down below what you would have done as a child. Tell me in the comments down below a time that you had to walk out of class on your teacher. You had to bounce. And the reason why. And again, I thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get our faces out there and let's grow this channel together. Thanks for watching. Peace.